Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is ELLE.MARLEIGH and I am here with another speed build. I haven't posted a speed build in a few months, I realized, but I have been uploading regularly to the gallery. So if you are interested in any builds that I have been doing, you can always check me out there. My username is just ELLEMARLEIGH, and I'm actually have been creating a lot of just base game downloads for all of you, so hopefully you can find something that you will love. This house here ended up being probably one of my favorite builds that I have done. It was actually inspired by the show Last Man Standing. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it. It's pretty funny, but the house on the show just seems so cozy and cute. I wanted to try to kind of replicate it. I unfortunately don't know what the upstairs looks like, so I kind of just guessed, but the downstairs is pretty close to what it looks like on the show. So I really love how it turned out. You will also notice throughout this build I'm using a lot of custom content, but I did make sure that before I uploaded it to the gallery, I just made sure to change out all of those objects to either expansion pack items or base game items so that everyone will be able to download this without any issues. I would even say if you do only have base game to download this and just make it your own, because it is such a cute house. So one thing that I really love that I did with this house that I don't normally do is made the kitchen separate from the rest of the house. Usually I'm all for the open concept, but because like I mentioned before, it is inspired by a house on a TV show. We wanted to make it as similar as possible, and this is exactly how it is. The only difference is they do have an opening between the kitchen and the family room that's like almost like a little window. I just didn't replicate that part. And then moving on to this like office / den area that's off of the foyer. I kind of pictured it as kind of like a man cave, which it is kind of that same idea on the show. I just really love how it turned out with the dark features as well as the kind of adding in that zebra aspect, which is more of like a feminine, I guess, touch you could say. And then just moving on to the downstairs back area, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do except for obviously the bathroom. I wanted it to make it a little more bright and airy since the rest of the house has a lot of dark features in it. So I do like how that ended up, and then I just decided to move upstairs, and like I mentioned before, I don't know how the upstairs even looks on this show. I have ideas just based on some of the episodes, but I kind of just made it my own. The family that I was moving in had twin girls, so I definitely wanted to make them separate rooms, but one be a little more girly with flowers and cute items, and then the other one was going to be a little different. So once I kind of finished decorating this side of the bedrooms, I moved on to the bathroom, which is a Jack and Jill bathroom attaching the two sides. Once I kind of had it all laid out, I realized that I had a really cool opportunity to close off this wall right here by the shower and toilet and put a door and then create a hallway between the two bedrooms. So they're kind of attached. And then I just moved on to the other bedroom, which you can see is a little more with the blue hues and skateboards, Legos, things like that. I just really loved the difference between the two bedrooms, especially since they were twins. I liked it because it still gave them two separate personalities. I then moved over to the master bedroom. I was having a really hard time decorating this place, man. I knew I wanted it to be cozy and I wanted it to have like a sitting area, but I also wanted all these different furniture pieces in there and they just were not going to fit. So I finally ended up creating this nice little sitting area that I thought, oh, they can come read a book, or the kids do their homework in there sometimes. I'm like, you have a desk, but that's fine. And I just moved over then to the bathroom, and I really love how this bathroom turned out because once it was completed, I was like, it's missing something. So I ended up adding two little windows that look out into the bedroom. I don't know, it was different. I would never normally do that, but I was like, hey, let's try it. And then this last bedroom here, I knew I wanted this family that I was moving in here to have another child, and I was just really hoping it was a boy. So I just went with this kind of more like red, I guess darker feel, especially with the bathroom. I guess the best way to describe it is like teen rebellion. I don't know. That's the best way I could describe it anyways. And then I kind of just decorated the upstairs area a little bit and then moved outside to the landscaping. One thing that I will say, you'll see me come around to the back in a moment, and I create a area of like a patio that goes upstairs. And when you download this, something that I had to do was lock the upstairs door because my families kept going up and down those stairs to get to the kitchen and then back upstairs. And it was just frustrating to me because sometimes they would do it in the rain and everything else. So I was like, stop that. But if you don't mind that, then hey, keep it how it is. And then I just decided to go with this brick look because I was really loving the black accents and I loved how it looked with the brick. And it kind of just goes in line with the Last Man Standing inspiration once again. I ended up creating a cool little patio in the back, or gazebo area, I guess you can say. It has a little fire pit so the family can go out there on hot summer nights and just hang out. But overall, this is what I ended up with. I'm really loving it. It's probably one of my favorite houses to play currently. But if you are interested in downloading it, it is in the gallery under ELLE.MARLEIGH. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching, and I will be back soon, so keep an eye out for the next speed build. Bye everyone.